So you can hear the wind howling today. I've been inside doing stuff while Chris got this closed in. He got everything except for this one piece on last night. So this side's closed in. So again, this will get painted red and I'll get the white trim painted, and then it'll look really good. We probably will end up putting a window in this wall, but we'll worry about that later. So this ladder won't be here. That little bridge won't be there. We're going to put a little ladder up to the nesting boxes. Kirsten's been in here quite a while again. Oh, little chatterbug. I wish you would just stay in there on your baby. She didn't. I thought she was going to stay yesterday again too. No more eggs. You're probably hiding a couple, aren't you? So Chris has been hard at work building this, what's going to be a brooder box. I think it's about 2 by 4 feet, 2.5 maybe. And we're going to put a slanted sloped lid on here. And of course my battery died and I can't remember what I was saying. But anyway, he's trying to frame up a lid for this. That'll just hinge up at the top there, and we're going to put chicken wire over it so that we can just hang a heat lamp here if we need to. And we'll probably put half of the meat birds in here, and then we're going to build another one on this side where this ladder is. So there'll be 25 meat birds in each one, and for 3 weeks until they can go outside or they're fully feathered. And then they will go out to the meat bird run where the chicken tractor is for shelter. And that's going to work out really good because we didn't plan on it. We're going to get all of our meat birds and our new laying hens at the same time, and they have been inundated with orders, so I had to delay our laying hens till June. So that's actually worked out really well. We'll get the meat birds out into the chicken tractor, and then we will have the new laying hens go into these little breeder pens until they're ready to incorporate into the rest of the flock. Or, I don't know, we'll have to do something there because they'll still be small enough that they might get picked on. But I'll figure that out. At least they're a month apart, so that actually worked out good. Buddy's here with his little favorite group of girls. The other roosters must be out back somewhere, so he tries to find a peaceful spot away from them. Yes, with his favorite girls. So we are pretty much done for today. I put a pail there. We're going to do a little ladder to the nesting boxes, but I put a pail there so they can hop up and then hop up there. We'll have to fix one so they can get to the top ones. But this, I don't know if you can see because it's so dark in here now. Got 3 of the older girls. They're the ones, Buddy's girls, that like to come in first at night. So they were a little skittish and confused. We put the little ladder here. Don't know if it's too steep or we need more blocks or what, but that's that for tonight. And we got the one brooder box done. Got the lid hinged on there. We're going to put a hook so we can hook it up there while we're working in it. But Buddy's girls are waiting for him, and he's too skittish to come in. So I locked some of them into the run so they'll start coming in this door. And because it is past the time they normally come in for the night, so they're very confused about the work going on here. See if this little girl goes in, and then I'll lock her in. Oh, I opened the little door again. That didn't work so well. Yeah, she just came out here. A bunch of them are still out wandering around, making a mess of where I wanted the dirt filled in and the grass done. Chris got started on the wall for the other brooder box, but because the wind picked up and the weather seemed like it was going to be coming in, wanted to get the lumber covered up. Got all these scraps we'll use tomorrow to build the rest of the brooder box, but we're basically using up scraps as usual. Buddy, your girls are waiting for you. So we finally got the whole gang corralled into the run. Not an easy task. And we managed to lure our buddy in here to put him with his girls. Sorry, the door is stuck. Oh. So some of them have been lured in with bread. She's still trying to figure out how to get back up. She jumped down to get all the bread that was on the floor. And I have decided to put this little scarred hen, oh for Pete's sake, in this brooder. I've got some fresh shavings in here. She is just being tortured by Barney, and now the other girls are starting to pick at her, and she's in worse shape even than Hazel was, I think. So slowly now, see, this little girl's trying to figure out how to get back up. They had the big wide ladder before. So I think I'll just pick her up and put her up there again and try and get some more of them in here. We turned this light off and Chris put the trouble light back on to hopefully help them. I'd like to get them walking up this little plank. Once they do, they'll be fine. And then I want to get that one little girl in here. I'll have to go get her some water and food. Just one day's difference, and blossoms are popping on this apple tree. This is the one that gets the most apples. It's the Honeycrisp. The one at the back, the stick tree, is a Honeycrisp. I'm sure hoping this Honeycrisp didn't die. Mind you, we just bought it last year, so I guess we could take it back. It seems like it's got little buds coming. That one looks like it might be. Hope so. But I'm gonna have to look into cutting the canes on the raspberries. House caps are all budding, especially the big ones. This one's not the healthiest looking, but it is budding. This one's very healthy. And the big one at the end there. Gooseberries are all getting leaves. And my favorite, of course, is the rhubarb. And again, just a day ago, I could barely see. So I couldn't see anything coming out of this one. Now there's a leaf coming out. A whole bunch of little leaves coming out of this one. This is the biggest one. And this one I could barely find anything. So that's 5 of them. And a friend of Rita's just gave me another one, and it's way bigger than these, which is awesome. I'll just keep going and plant it here. This miniature cherry is just covered. You can see better when I put my hand behind it. So exciting. There's the rhubarb I was given from a friend of Rita's. And this was from a very mature plant, so hopefully this will do well. And our other friends gave us a whole bunch of strawberry plants. So I'm going to experiment maybe and put a couple on these and see if I can get them to climb. I'm going to put some in the 2 tubs I still have left and see what happens with those. And starting to see some action here. Pretty sure that's a pepper. This one says orange peppers. So I am starting to see some stuff. It's just that when they're really small, I can't tell if they're weeds or tomatoes. This now has 2 or 3 tomatoes coming out of here. So they're coming. I still think I overwater everything, but it was so dry in here today I did do some watering. Again, if I put my hand behind these, you can see how many blossoms are on this little branch that I took from the cherry tree. So I couldn't be happier with this. Well, let's go check on those crazy chickens and see if they're going in yet. Figured things out on their own. My goodness. They do not like changes to their routine, that's for sure. What's going on here? They've all gone in. It sounds like they're in this first side though, so they're very confused. Yeah, they do not know where to go. I'm gonna have to go get Chris to help me. So we've got everybody in. I got the little bald hen. Let me turn this light on. Little bald hen's in there trying to figure out how to escape. Buddy's on the lower rung. He was on the top, but he got booted. Everybody else. So there's 16 on the top rung. Buddy, and then little Baldy here trying to figure out how to escape. So I'm going to turn the light off, and then they'll all calm down. Chrissy didn't have any trouble flying up to that one on her own, but hopefully they'll learn to use the ladder. Well, of course, you know what time of day it is. My favorite time of day. I think it's about 8:15. The wind's picked up a little bit again, but it is just such a beautiful time of day. I can hear the only noise in there now, but he's kind of pacing on the lower rung, thinking what the heck happened. I had my spot picked out, but the little bald chicken keeps flying up against the screen trying to escape, so hopefully she'll calm down. Oddly enough, she still lays an egg, even being in the condition she's in, but I just can't have her at the point where the other girls are pecking at her, and once they draw blood, that's it, they'll peck her to death. So hopefully she'll calm down, but we're done for today. Still got lots of work to do, but for the most part, their perches are in and they're in for the night. So hopefully they'll get used to the changes and be happy they have more room. Anyway, we're done for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and share this video with your family and friends. We'll see you next time.